I just finished up at CDL school, fresh out and eager to put those skills to work. I fired off applications to every gig involving big rigs or anything on wheels that demanded a steady hand. Barely an hour later, my phone pinged with a reply for a bus driver spot at Frederickson High in upstate New York. The message hit me like a lifeline. "Hello, George. We've gone over your application and think you're a perfect fit. Your first shift kicks off tomorrow. Bus number 458 is waiting at the yard on 207 Riverside Street. Swing by anytime, but make sure you're at the school before 4 in the morning. That's when the kids wrap up. Drop them at their 5 stops along Old Military Road. Ernest Fredrickson, Principal, Frederickson High." It threw me off, no interview or anything, but hope surged through me like a warm rush. I wasn't about to question fate when it handed me a chance. The night hours felt odd, stirring a quiet unease in my gut, but I figured the school ran around the clock, splitting shifts to keep everyone safe or just to keep things moving smooth. By 3:15 that morning, my heart pounding with a mix of nerves and excitement, I climbed into my beat-up 1974 Ford F-250 and headed out. The drive was short, maybe 15 minutes, but each mile built this quiet anticipation, like stepping into something bigger than myself. Pulling up to the vehicle gate beside a lonely guard shack, the yard stretched out as a dusty slab under the stars. Buses parked in neat rows toward the back, plenty of room up front for turning around. A chain-link fence wrapped the whole place, with the gate and shack cutting into it like a watchful eye. The guard jolted awake at my approach, sliding the window open with a creak that echoed my own jittery soul. "Who are you?" he asked, voice rough from the night. "Hey there," I said, trying to steady my breath. "I'm George Redwood, here for bus 458. He glanced at a paper, then handed over a key that felt cold and heavy in my palm, like it carried secrets. "All right, here's your key. Find your bus, swap it with your truck in the spot, then head out." The gate groaned open, and I followed his words, parking my truck where the bus had sat, then easing the old flat front rig with the engine and back toward the exit. Dents scarred the front bumper, scratches telling tales of rough roads, but I pushed the worry down, focusing on the job ahead. By 3:47, I rolled up to the school, the only bus in sight for this tiny outpost. It made sense, small place like that. While waiting, my eyes caught a list of rules tucked between the wheel and windshield, alongside a map. My stomach twisted as I read them, each one sinking in like a shadow over my hope. Rules for Frederickson High School busing. You must follow these while driving Old Military Road. We cannot ensure your safety if you break them. 1. Do not use electronic devices for navigation. They will deceive you. Use the printed map. 2. Drop-offs are at stops labeled 1 through 5. They look like benches with 3 walls and a roof, open front, numbers on every side. If it is not one of those, leave immediately. Avoid looking around fake stops beyond checking the walls. 3. The road is old, winding, rough. If it straightens suddenly, newly paved, scenery looping, slam the brakes, turn around fast. Once curves return and straights vanish, proceed. If turning is impossible, reverse until normal or a spot opens. 4. Dead end, turn or reverse until it is out of sight, like Rule 3. 5. Road merges, remember your side. Vital for turns. Stick to your path. 6. Other vehicles appear, disable them anyway. Minor bus damage is fine. Ram cars or light trucks easy, watch bigger ones. No drop-offs if pursued or recently crashed one at a stop. 7. Bus stuck? Tell students, stay put. Handgun in glove box for defense if they try entering. Wait till dawn, contact us. No pay cut. 8. Hear church bells? Avoid the source. If behind, fine. Side or front, turn away till ringing stops, then resume. 9. Creature on right, running parallel, keep doors, windows shut. It matches speed, confuse with accel and decel to position for running over. Only way. 10. Engine quits no reason, restart quick, ignore behind. If not, Rule 7 for safety. 11. Human on road, run over, even if like a loved one. Not human. Fail? Skip stops, race to yard, alert guard. Keep shut, turn fast if needed. It follows. 12. Mansion distant, lights off, floor it. No students there. Position varies, sometimes gone. Owners deaf but see light. Spot from afar, kill beams. Bright light behind, sunglasses from glove box, escape. Students prepped with similar. Turn quick if must, no drops while chased, yard if needed. Resume when lost. Keep closed. 13. End merges to bigger road at three-way stop. Students left after 5 stops. Loop back, repeat till all home or too tired. Confusion washed over me like a cold wave, heart aching with doubt. It sounded impossible. Yet deep down, a flicker of belief stirred from stories I'd heard, urging caution. I decided to test them gently, follow unless harm loomed, prove one true to trust all. At 4 sharp, kids filed out, about 20 boarding, filling the bus with quiet resilience that tugged at my soul. They seemed so used to this shadow life, faces calm amid the unknown, making my chest tighten with empathy. Doors closed, we rolled onto the winding 2-lane through dense forest. Pavement cracked and patched like forgotten dreams. First 10 minutes peaceful, drop 3 at stop 1, no hitch. Then a scream pierced the air. They're here. Rear view showed headlights closing fast, fear gripping my throat like ice. Rule 6 burned in my mind. I pushed the pedal, but they matched, tailgating so close the lights vanished. "What's happening?" I yelled, voice cracking with panic, hoping for a joke. Kids shouted back, words jumbling in chaos. "Brake check?" I asked. "Yes," they chorused. I slammed brakes, tires screeching, a crunch echoing as they hit. Accelerating away, I saw their ride stalled, smoke rising, relief flooding me like dawn's first light. Minute later, stop 2, but wait, label Z, not 2. Fake. Heart racing, I sped off, doors slamming shut as kids clung on. A screech from right, demonic, clawed arm wedged indoors, dark as void. I glimpsed it, horror twisting my insides. Quick open close, it tumbled. "What was that?" I gasped. "Don't know," a girl said, voice trembling yet strong. "Seen it before. Fake stops rare." She stayed up front, Angela, sharing her life here since babyhood. Cheap homes with weird rules, family stuck but together. Warmth bloomed amid fear, her words touching my lonely heart. Then, "Police! Stop!" Megaphone voice robotic, fake. Cruiser beside, creatures inside, scaly eyes glowing white slits hypnotizing. I stared, world fading, existence slipping away in that endless void. Snapped back as bus veered, pinning cruiser against cliff. Angela screamed, collapsing in tears, her sobs breaking my heart. I offered tissues, awkward comfort, letting her lean as she wept, my own eyes stinging with shared pain. Minutes later, stop 3, 2 off into the dark path, brave little souls. Angela whispered, 5 minutes you stared, so stiff couldn't move you. Laughter mixed with tears bonding us. Engine died sudden. Rule 10. Tried restart, failed. Headlights behind, cruiser stalking dark. Finally roared to life, swerved blind, crunch left, bent chassis and mirror. Relief but skipped stop 4, too close. Past houses, large, hidden lives. Called a kid up, Tommy. $50 a month, he said, post run over of screeching old man. Trauma pays the rest. His words hit deep, poverty's cruel grip, evoking pity. Then Rule 9, creature galloping right, brute reptile. Sped up down unstable bus shaking our fears. Rammed it at 60, triumph short as semi ahead slowed. Mansion loomed, unnatural giant. Idea spark, draw owners on truck. Lights off slowed silent. Truck hit straight stretch. Lights blazed like sun, spots dancing even through glasses. Reversed quiet, then forward, peeking rooms. Kitchen, bedroom, wires, cell, cat spikes. Stopped at cats, malnourished, heartsick. Why cats? Smashed window, freed them with kids' help, their eager hands touching my soul in unity. Wire room next, copper worth thousands. Broke in, loaded bus promising shares, laughter amid danger healing our fears. Owners returned as we hit stop 5 but ignored us. Dismissed 5, 7 left from skips. Looped back per 13. Found wrecked semi, melted, skeleton charred. Horror chilled me, could have been us. Terrifying, Tommy echoed, our shared awe binding tighter. On bigger road, scream, wire strangling girl. Evacuated, locked bus. Wires alive, snakes. Called 911, snakes on bus. Engine roared, bus hijacked, crashing guardrail. Cops arrived, chased, interviewed, partial truth. Back to yard, guard showed his rules, mirroring our nightmare. Deepening the eerie connection. Bus arrived wild. Cops shot engine. Wires stopped. Then Marauder barreled in, auction hall reclaiming stolen wires. Chaos erupted, grenades, briefcases exploding shrapnel. Kids hurt minor, but officers, so many gone, grief crashing like waves. We raided Marauder, shots fired in desperate fury. Back doors burst, men fled, bombs killing more. Paramedics face snack man, Rule 4 horror, skin peeled, shadows wandering ignored. Tow truck snatched, bus gone forever. Ernest arrived, revealed true pay, 200 hourly, 1,000 bonus. New Rule 14, never steal from mansion, bonds forged in fire, lives touched forever by that night's raw emotion.